Hello, Blue Jays fans. Welcome here to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw, on this August 2nd Saturday. Welcome in, welcome in. And on this episode, the Jays won today. So they're all tied up. Tomorrow is the rubber match of a 3-game series. We'll break down how Mad Max did today. He did phenomenal, but we'll get that in a few minutes. And we got some injury reports. We get some good news, we get some bad news, but thank you all for coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, be greatly appreciated, and leave a little comment below. So let's break it down and see how the Jays did today. So the Toronto Blue Jays played today against the Kansas City Royals, and they won with a score of 4-2, and it was due to Mr. Max Scherzer himself. He went 6 strong innings. He allowed 1 run on a home run by Salvador Perez. He's a future Hall of Famer. But besides that, he allowed 5 hits, or 5 Ks over 6 innings. So he had himself a great day on the mound. Max Scherzer is well worth the $50 million that the Blue Jays have signed him for. And he's heating up. He's just getting stronger. Here's a tweet by Nick. Max Scherzer, over his last 2 starts, he has appeared in 13 innings. He only allowed 4 earned runs, 0 walks, and over 16 strikeouts over 2 games. That is phenomenal. He is back. We need him. There's 2 months left before the postseason. He's at his peak right now, and at the age of 41 years old. That's what the Blue Jays had in mind when they took a chance on Mad Max in the off season. So I'm glad that the Blue Jays took a risk on this guy. He's a Hall of Famer. He's going to figure things out. He's been in the league for such a long time. I mean, he won World Series. He won He's been a multiple Cy Young winners. But he's just doing his thing. And he's proven that he can still do it. And as you all know, he has struggled at the beginning of the season. But, I mean, he hasn't pitched for so long. And now he's back. So this is some more information on his whip and his innings played. So Max Scherzer's 2025 split. So the first 4 starts with his last 4 starts, it's a huge difference. His first 4 starts, he only played in 7 innings. His last 4 has been 24. His whip, his first 4 starts, 1.35 and 0.83. So what whip means is walk, hit, innings played. So it just means he's walking. He's not getting anybody on base. That's what that means. Every inning, it shows that 1.3 in the first 4 starts is how many men that were on base. From the last 4 starts, it's below 1 man on base. So he's definitely improving. If you see that whip under 1, he's doing very well. He's not walking any batters. They're not getting hits on him, but that's what that is. And as far as strikeouts from the first 4 and the last 4, it's up. The first was 8.47, and his last 4 starts was 10.5 over that inning. So it just proves it right there. He is finding his way. He's finding his mojo. And just from his whip and his innings played and his strike rates over 9 innings has definitely improved dramatically. It is not only that. We just signed Shane Bieber. He's throwing right now, and he's supposed to be returning back within the next. He's supposed to be returning with the Blue Jays in the next couple of weeks. He's throwing right now, so it's looking great, boys. I'm very excited about the starting pitchers that we have right now, especially with the new acquired Shane Bieber. But yeah, as far as Mr. Max Scherzer, he had himself a day. And tomorrow's the rubber match, and hopefully the Jays will win the series. But yeah, so the Jays won over scored a 4-2 thanks to Mr. Max Scherzer. And he did it in help with Tyler Heineman. But Tyler Heineman got hurt today. He got smacked in the head. And Mr. Alex Sanchez came in. As reported by Mitch Bennett, but on the X, he said Tyler Heineman doesn't have any concussion symptoms, Schneider said. But Blue Jays will see how he is doing tomorrow. As far as Alejandro Kirk isn't DHing anymore in AAA tonight to avoid any risk, he's coming to Toronto. So yeah, that's great news. It's not good news that Tyler Heineman got hurt, but it's good that he didn't get a concussion out of it. As far as Alejandro Kirk, I guess he was in Buffalo Bison, and he is on his way to Toronto, and he'll probably be in tomorrow's game, the final game of a rubber match against the Kansas City Royals. So yeah, Mr. Alejandro Kirk is returning tomorrow, I guess. Alejandro Kirk will be DH in Buffalo tonight, but he didn't, and is expected to be back with the Jays on Sunday, report. So that is tomorrow. As it stands, he didn't DH. He's on his way to Toronto because Tyler Heineman got hurt, so we definitely need him up now. As far as George Springer, will be hit BB today and could return to the Jays on Tuesday in Colorado at the earliest. Yeah. So after the series tomorrow, the Jays will be playing up against the Colorado Rockies on a 3-game series. And as reported, George Springer will be he'll be playing in Tuesday's game. So that's exciting news. George is back. Versal's back. Kirk will be back tomorrow. So the regulars are coming back, and we definitely need them for sure. All right, so we'll look at the game stats, game scores, and see how the Blue Jays did today. So yes, the Jays won of a score of 4-2 in today's game. Max Scherzer got his second win for the Toronto Blue Jays this year. He has 2-1 for the season. He pitched 6 innings, 5 hits allowed, 1 ERA, and 5 strikeouts. Cameron took the loss for the Royals. And Jeff Hoffman came in the 9th inning to get his 26th save of this season. He played 1 innings pitch, and he struck out 2 with no walks. All right, so as far as the Blue Jays hitters, David Schneider went 1 for 2. He was one of the key players of the day today. He had 2 RBIs. And then Nathan Lucas came in pinch hit at the end of the innings. And then he was in for defensive play. Ernie Clement went 1 for 4. Vladdy, he had a tough day at the plate today. He was DHing, he went 0 for 3. Bo Bichette had another great day. 3 more hits for Mr. Bo Bichette. He went 3 for 4. Berger had a rough day, 0 for 4. Ty France, he got himself his first hit as a Toronto Blue Jays. Miles Straw played in center. He went 1 for 4. As far as Tyler Heineman, as you know, he had a run scored today. Ali Sanchez had a hit, and Lipperfido had a run himself. And as far as the rest of the pitchers, so like I said, Scherzer, he was in 6 innings. Brendan Little came in the 7th inning. He pitched 2 third innings. He allowed 1 hit, 1 run. And then Sir Anthony Dominguez, he came in. He came in strong, 1 for 1, and then Jeff Hoffman came in and finished off the game. But yes, it was a great game by the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, so it was a great game for the Toronto Blue Jays of a score of 4-2. Max Scherzer definitely did his own. Like I said, 16 strikeouts over 2 games for a 40-year-old man still doing that at his age. It's incredible. So I'm glad to have him on our team. I tell you that. Just unbelievable what he's been doing of late. And I'm glad hopefully he can continue. Hopefully he can stay healthy with his thumb in his back. Like I said, we have another starting pitcher. Hopefully he'll come mid-August, Shane Bieber. He's our ace that hopefully he can get back to his old form. As far as Bo Bichette had a great day, 3 for 4. If it wasn't for David Schneider today with that pop-out hit double that he got, that drove in 2 runs, that was the key of the game. And as far as Vladdy, he had a tough day, but tomorrow's another day. But as far as Kirk and George, well, Kirk will be back tomorrow. George will be back on Tuesday. And as far as Tyler Heineman, that is quite a shot to the head.
And that shook him up.
pretty much the
I just
exact
talked to Tyler about this
shot
yesterday.
that
And it's because Alejandro Kirk is on the injury list.
Kirk got the other day
talked
that
a little
took
bit
him
about
out
those
of the
springs on the
lineup for
mask
10 days.
of Heineman. And we came to the same
conclusion. It didn't hit him as hard, as you can tell from Kirk, his neck went way back.
Concussion, and that shook him up.
Anyway, it's not real nice, is it? I wouldn't want to be hitting that face with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. It wouldn't tickle for sure. But yeah, so how do you like about the game today, boys? How do you think of Max Scherzer? Max Scherzer, he's doing really well, extremely well. Very, very impressed with his performance. The last 7, as far as the Blue Jays' performance the last little while, it's been pretty rough. But the good thing is we're still in first place. The Yankees lost yesterday. They blew it last night against the Miami. They lost 13-12 in the 10th inning or something like that. They blew it. Today again, they lost today. So that's some more great news for the Blue Jays. But yeah, the Jays won today. We're still 4 games again out ahead. Actually, Yankees fell behind. Boston won today. So Boston's 4 games behind us, and the Yankees are 4.5 games behind us. So all we can do is worry about ourselves. We can look at the standing and see how the other teams are doing, but we got to worry about what we're doing and just keep winning, keep working together, and try to stay healthy. Stop getting hurt. Hopefully all this hurt and injuries will kind of go away and get back to healthy. So anyway, like I said, thank you all for coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. If you lasted this long, hit me a like, hit me a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment below, boys. How do you like Max Scherzer's performance? And what do you think of Shane Bieber, hey? I'm excited to see his performance. But thank you all coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. And like I always say, let's go Blue Jays. See you guys next time.